I think that the season 2 finale of The Mandalorian was perfect. Din connected with Grogu, completed his quest, and Grogu was taken by someone who could keep him safe and train him. With the Razor Crest destroyed, no younglings to care for, and Boba Fett's debt completed, it appears that Din has no choice but to throw in with Bo-Katan in her quest to reclaim Mandalore. The quest is complete. The chapter is closed. I know this is going to be a controversial opinion, but I do not want a third season of The Mandalorian. Din Djarin's story has ended. Let it end. Now, there are setups to be taken up on. Din, by defeating the wielder of the Darksaber, has rightful claim to the throne and title of Mandalore. In fact, he's been set up as Mandalore from the very beginning. After all, the Children of the Watch apply the law of Mandalore to everyone. The face is not to be seen. The name is not to be spoken. This is a mirror of the law of the king. Once crowned, you are simply Mandalore, and your face is the helmet of Mandalore. This is the way. It's actually reminiscent somewhat of the Egyptian understanding of how the pharaoh became Horus in life and then became Osiris in death. However, let's look at the attraction of The Mandalorian. Why people watch the show. It's a lone wanderer going across the galaxy, caring for his loved one and standing by his friends while scraping by. In fact, it's almost universally agreed that The Prisoner was the best episode of Season 1, and that was a classic heist plot. Let's just say it. The Mandalorian is Cowboy Bebop. It is the Lone Ranger. In short, a Western. Changing directions to a more epic plot with the fate of the world and the galaxy and a struggle for the throne is taking the Lone Ranger and thrusting him into kingship. He'd be as out of place as Kull the Conqueror at the beginning of the movie. I just don't think it's going to work. Well, it might work, but it won't be The Mandalorian. I think we need to close the book on this show. Just tell me, how many shows have tried to hang on too long after the magic is gone? How many people can honestly say The Simpsons wouldn't have been better if it had ended in the mid-90s? Our best shows are the ones that go to a point and then end. Would you rather The Mandalorian be like Evangelion with 26 episodes? Or grind on and on like Friday the 13th that just won't end? In fact, not knowing when to end the story was what ruined the Legends timeline. It turned Luke, Han, and Leia's victory and turned it into constant war and tragedy for the next 30 years. No. Let's take a page from My Little Pony and actually close the book. Don't let our heroes go long enough to become villains or Fonzie. Let Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, end as a hero with promise of further adventures. It will be infinitely better than the alternative. May the Force be with you, and thanks for listening, y'all.